Good evening, YouTube. This is Bama Mobs here, as always, covering Alabama high school football, Class 6A. And we're in the second round of state playoffs. It's going to be an exciting night tonight. As I drive to work, unfortunately, I see the buses going. Who's that right there? That's Southeastern Marching Band. I saw Winterboro High School stopping in at the Love Station. So you got buses, bands, all that moving around the state right now, getting to where the ball games are. Just an exciting time. I'm going to go ahead and cover Class 6A, the Northern Division brackets, and of course I'm from Region 7 land, but I think Region 7, this might be the end of the road tonight. I do have to be objective in these videos because y'all do call me out on it, but let's just start at the top of the state. Muscle Shoals is hosting Clay Chalkville. Today on the cable TV, they had a rerun of the Clay Chalkville versus Oxford game earlier this year. Clay and Oxford are in the same region. Oxford won the state championship last year, and Oxford beat Clay by 2 touchdowns. But looking at Clay's team, my goodness, man. I mean, their O-line, everybody's like 6'4" to 6'6". They're all weighing about 260. I mean, they are lean and mean. I mean, they're wide receivers, super fast, quarterback accurate. Defense was okay. Of course, Oxford beat them. And as I've said before, offense wins championships, not defense. But looking at Clay, and I've seen Muscle Shoals in person. Muscle Shoals, they have 2 extremely talented players. Number 5 is a wide receiver. Number 0 is a running back, all with breakaway speed. But I just think, whereas Muscle Shoals probably has like 3 to 4 potential Division I players, I think Clay Chalkville may have 6 or 8, and that may be the difference in the game tonight. Speed is about even, but again, I'm going to give the edge to Clay, so I'm going to take Clay by 7 points. Other game, Region 7 runner-up, Hartselle. So they will be playing the Oxford Yellow Jackets tonight, defending state champion, the team that beat Clay Chalkville. Hartselle played Muscle Shoals towards the end of the season. It was a very tight game. Muscle Shoals won it 29-28, went down to the wire. Hartselle also played Coleman, which is really a rivalry game. A lot of emotion in that one. And it took Hartselle a walk-off field goal to win that game. So again, as much as I want to stay with Region 7, I can't. I'm picking the Oxford Yellow Jackets, taking them by 14. Other games around the state. In the Southern Division, you have Spain Park hosting Russell County. Russell County is just outside of Columbus, Georgia, in Sill, Alabama, close to Fort Benning, all that type of stuff. So it's going to be a pretty good journey for Russell County. They have some talented athletes. Otherwise, you would be in the second round of state playoffs. But I watched Spain Park last week against McGill-Tulane, and I knew that game was going to be close because McGill-Tulane was in that same region with Saraland, so they played tough competition already. But in the third and fourth quarter, Spain Park showed me something I didn't think they had, and that was a way to overcome adversity. That offense is explosive. They was down 28-24. I think the final score is 44-28. And that's just something else. So I'm picking Spain Park over Russell County. Now, looking at Spain Park, they have an excellent quarterback. Number 17, the wide receiver. I compare him just with the wide receiver up at Muscle Shoals. Both of them have breakaway speed. We're talking about 4'2", 4'3". So it'll be a great game to go see. Other games in the Northern Division. Fort Payne moved on in the playoffs. I cannot believe it escapes me who they're playing tonight, but I will take Fort Payne. That's my sleeper team. I'm sticking with them. I don't even know who they're playing. It's in my mind. I just can't say it right now. In Birmingham, we have a rematch from a regular season game earlier this year. You had the Parker Thunder and Herd going to be playing Mountain Brook. And I think the Herd beat Mountain Brook by 2 TDs during the regular season game. And so we'll see how that shakes out tonight. You know, this has been about 4 or 5 weeks. You know, teams can get better, but I'm not one of those believers in that. I mean, I can see like from August to about mid-season, improving, getting better, getting more proficient with your offense, getting your timing down and stuff like that. But otherwise, you're not going to improve that much. I mean, if you played like 3 weeks ago, unless you come in totally flat and not respecting the other team, you should still win the game. Anyway, I'm taking Parker Thunder Herd. We'll just say it, by 21. They're going to come in serious on that game. So that's a little preview of the state tonight. After tonight, there'll only be 8 teams left. Hueytown going to Gophers, and the McAdory Yellow Jackets are still in it. Of course, Saraland's still in the bracket. As I've said, I may not have told you, but in the southern bracket, Pike Rose playing St. Paul's Episcopal tonight. St. Paul's Episcopal has the #1 defense in the state of Alabama. However, Pike Road has played some pretty tough teams. You know, they haven't had a shabby schedule. You know, they play some upper-class teams there. So it may be a fairly close game. I'm going Pike Road. All right, y'all made me do it. I'm deciding. I'm going Pike Road. All right, so anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. Hey, how about give me a like? It only takes you a second. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notifications bell. And you better get yourself a bath, take a shower. Yeah, put on some cologne too. Get out to the football game. It's going to be in the upper 40s tonight. You know, take a sweatshirt. You know, something like that. Light jacket. You know, that should do you. Don't forget that $20 bill in your pocket for your concessions. Hot chocolate, hot dogs, popcorn. They may even have pizza there. Hey, I'll tell you this. I did go to the Spain Park game last week. Spain Park has an excellent, stadium there. And they also had Kona Ice and Tom's Coffee. Those 2 food trucks were there. So that was a nice twist. I got me sweet tea at a football game. I mean, what football stadiums serve sweet tea? I haven't been to one yet. Maybe at University of Alabama, but that's about it. Anyway, guys, I'm signing off. Y'all have a great night in high school football. I will do another video later tonight after all the scores are in, and we'll get prepped for round 3. And I'm glad I'm off next week. Yes, I'll be available to go to me a round 3 football game, which should be very exciting. Probably go to the rematch of Clay Chalkville versus Oxford, part 2. All right, see y'all later, guys.